Hey, we're live. Gary here with you. We're going to be talking a little bit about what happened in 2023 and how we can make 2024 better. I'm going to check real quick to make sure that everything is working on the technical side. But the idea and the concept here is, and if you're here, go ahead and say hello and let me know that you can hear me. I would appreciate it. But the idea and the concept here is that when we're talking about how we spent 2023. So if you spent 2023 doing a lot of this, for example, how to make money online, if you're typing this in and you spend a lot of time here on YouTube thinking about how to make money online and typing in how to make money online and watching these videos, which most of them are rather entertaining. I'm not going to lie about that. Definitely entertaining, but don't really help you get from where you are now to where you actually need to be. And that's why we're here today. We're going to go over the 9 steps, and we're going to start with the top strategy, which is traffic, offer, and people. And we're going to look inside of this proven strategy of traffic, offer, people. We're going to look and break it down to each of the 9 steps that I have here. And as we break down each of those 9 steps, I want to really dive into each one of them and talk a little bit about why it is that in 2023, we didn't really focus or spend enough time and energy, or we didn't spend enough time to validate that even if we have a proven strategy, like I give you in the top strategy, which is that you need traffic first and foremost. Then once you have traffic, then you can present an offer. And then once people see that offer and you have a chance to earn an affiliate commission, then you can add those people to an email list to continue to follow up with them. Because that's really what the business is that we're trying to build. Ultimately, we're looking to get into email marketing, build an email list, and then be able to follow up with people on that list. Because what we want to do is when we utilize our traffic source, and we'll dive deeper into this, I want to talk a little bit about and focus on the traffic source, because really, if I could spend the time to get you to really understand that this is the thing that drives everything that you want to do online, especially when you're talking about making money online, is traffic. If you could just spend, or if you would just spend 6 months to a year just focused on traffic, and not even worry about these top 2 layers that you're going to stack on top of traffic, your offer. Of course, I totally understand that everyone wants to present that offer for that chance or that potential to earn money, to make an affiliate commission, right? Once you start creating content. Then, of course, building an email list, because ultimately the idea there, and the truth is there is money in having a list and understanding how to effectively use that list to follow up with them. Again, thinking about the people that come from your traffic source. So the focus ultimately here is traffic. And that's where I want to start with this and talk a little bit about topic. So hello, everyone. And we have a few people showing up here. Hello, Mike Lewis. Thanks for being here live. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments. I will get to them. But I want to focus in again on this idea of having a proven strategy. And the focus being to stop looking for ways to make money online and just accept that in 2024, there is a proven strategy that you can follow. And there is a roadmap. And I'm going to give you that roadmap today where you can literally just start walking through each step. Starting right now today, do step 1. And then think about, okay, step 1 is finished or accomplished. Maybe even that's enough for today. Let me focus on step 2 tomorrow. Thinking about how much time, and then of course, inside of tools, tech, and time, which is step 2, we need to allocate time. We need to allocate enough time to take this seriously so we can focus, so we can actually focus on moving forward in 2024 versus what might have happened to you in 2023. So let me clear off the board here and let's really focus in on this, because we're going to start with traffic. And again, this is the foundation here. This is the foundational layer that once we establish traffic, then we'll move on to offer, then we'll move on to people. So let's focus in and let's get serious about the first step, which is topic, picking a topic. All right. So picking a topic. When I talk about picking a topic, I have a presentation that I give when I work with people inside the Affiliate and Accelerator one-on-one that we walk through. But understand here that the big idea, we're going to take a look at ChatGPT as one of the tools, but the big idea and the big concept, the framework or the methodology, the mindset that you need to put yourself in once you focus on a proven strategy is understanding that you can learn, then you can do, and then you can teach. Once you follow this, just like the proven strategy of traffic offer people, understanding that it all starts with traffic, understanding now that it starts with learning. So you're going to, even if you already know about the topic you're going to create content on, you still need to learn more. Then you need to do more, but you need to do what you're learning based on the idea or the concept that you want to be able to make sure that you're learning everything that you can, you're actually doing it, and then you can show people the work, and then you can teach them what it is that you were doing. And even if it fails as you're doing it, you're still learning when you fail. And understand that most people think that when you're learning something and then you do it, if you fail, then that's the end of it. No, you can stop. And in this concept of what we're talking about here of creating content or traffic, you can teach your failure. You can show people how you failed and then show people or let them know that you have more learning to do. And then you can continue to do that and then teach it. And I'm not just talking about, what I do here in the Make Money Online niche. I'm talking about any niche, any topic that you choose that you want to learn more about, that you want to teach, that you ultimately want to help people solve their problem. And as Mike said, yes, giving value to the customer is key. It is the ultimate key. And he fixed his typo there, value. And he says, yeah, that is it, right? Create something valuable. And yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing that we have this opportunity and we have this opportunity to create. And then it's amazing that we have this opportunity to let ChatGPT allow us to start simply by getting AI to assist us as our assistant. And here is a prompt for you. Lots of people want prompts. They want to know exactly what I need to be asking ChatGPT to give me the information that I need. I personally prefer when we're doing anything with ChatGPT, and especially when we're talking about picking a topic. Again, we'll go back to the roadmap and we'll zero in on what we're focused on here. We're focused right now just on step one. Inside of traffic, step one is picking a topic. And we're going to use ChatGPT to help us out to get that done. And here you can go back and you can simply just have a conversation. Treat it like you would a conversation with another person where you're just having a brainstorm session and you're looking for feedback and I got a good idea, right? Check this out. This is my idea. Could you help me find a good topic for my YouTube channel? I want to create how-to videos based on my interests and knowledge. Please ask me simple questions about my hobbies, skills, and areas I'm curious about learning more in. Again, about learning more in. Without focusing on market research or complicated concepts, no jargon, just throw all that out the window, right? We just want to have a conversation here about hobby, skills, and areas I'm curious about learning more in. I'm looking for a topic that I'm passionate about and can share with others through my videos. Passionate about, can learn more about, and share in simple videos. ChatGPT is going to come back and it's going to say, absolutely, I'd be happy to help you brainstorm for your YouTube content. Let's start with some basic questions: hobbies and passions, existing skills, learning, your curiosity, teaching experience. Do you have any teaching experience, or have you ever just showed someone how to do this? Maybe you didn't actually think you were teaching, or you didn't set it up that way. You're not like, man, today I'm just going to teach a bunch of people how to do this thing, right? Or maybe there are things that you do teach and you do it on purpose. Like you sit down and you learn everything and you put it in a logical order and you teach it. That's what creating content is. That's what traffic is. Of course, your unique perspective. This is what drives ultimately the success or failure of what it is you're creating, is being unique, being yourself. Of course, when you think about YouTube, the key here is the fact that it is YouTube, right? It says it's all about you. And that's originally why it was invented and the reason people started to create content. But specifically using YouTube as a traffic source as a marketer, you're also applying your unique perspectives and the fact that you know something that another person doesn't know yet. You may not know everything and you may not be the across the board expert in the topic, but you are the expert to a group of people that don't know what you know, that haven't experienced what you experienced. You providing your unique perspective or taking things that happen to you in your daily life and adding that or integrating that into your content is what we're talking about. Then, of course, looking at things you're involved in, things where you are a leader already, you're just not a leader online. For example, here on YouTube, you haven't decided to become an expert and generate traffic. All right. So Mike Lewis comes back and he says, clever strategy. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, is to use YouTube. So you need to be the authority on a subject. Yes, so true. But understand, Mike, you don't need to start as the authority on a subject. You need to make a plan to become an authority on a subject, because in the long term of going back and looking at our plan, this doesn't ever end, right? We're generating traffic. We are looking at our topic. And then we're going to say, we're just going to pick a topic because maybe we're not the expert in it, but we're curious and we're willing to learn more about it. And we're willing to do it and teach others by sharing what we're going to learn and what we're going to experience. And this is our topic because we're going to be thinking about this in a long term of not just a week, not just 6 months, not a year, but thinking in 5 years, how much could I really offer someone about a subject that I'm truly passionate about, that I really want to learn more about, and I want to actually share. All right. And that's what I want you to do, Mike. I want you to say, aha. I want you to have those moments where you're thinking and you're going, everyone else doesn't say it the way that Gary says it. They're not breaking this down and being realistic about what it is we're trying to do. Yes, you need to be an authority in your subject, but even if you literally didn't write the book, right? So for example, I use this book all the time and I talk about Eugene Schwartz, right? This book was written in 1964 and he was the authority in 1964. I've read this book multiple times. I've used this book to demonstrate things that I've learned from this book and things that I've done from learning this book, and other books that have taken their experiences, what they've learned from this book, and wrote books. For example, .com Secrets, Russell Brunson, the creator of ClickFunnels. He would be nowhere without Eugene Schwartz, right? So that's what we're doing, right? We're building on a knowledge base and we are becoming the authority, or we're establishing ourselves as authority based on going back and looking and saying, you know what? I have a methodology. And Mike said, gotcha. Sure. Yeah. Because that's what you want to understand, is going back and looking at this methodology of the top strategy, generating traffic over to an offer and adding people to an email list, but starting with a concept. First and foremost, we always focus on what it is that we want to talk about, and then stay focused on our topic, learn as much as we can about it, do what we're learning, and then come back and teach. All right. And then, of course, like I said, ChatGPT is breaking all that down for you. And it says, these questions should help us narrow down the topics that you are both knowledgeable about, passionate about, and making them ideal for a YouTube channel. And again, we're utilizing ChatGPT before we actually get to tools, tech, and time. But understand that the tools, the technology, and the time that we're going to spend to utilize the top strategy and build out a profitable online business using this roadmap, the tools and the technology are really the tools that we need to do behind the scene things like create the video. So for example, I'm creating this video, you're watching the video, I have a microphone in front of me, I have a camera in front of me. These are the kind of things that you need to learn. And this is what I really want to talk about when we talk about tools, tech, and time. So the tools, the microphone, the camera, how this integrates with the recording software that you have on your computer. Of course, you can also use your phone, but the idea here is, in the way that I teach it, and really the focus for me is being able to utilize your computer, desktop, laptop, MacBook, and think about creating content where you're actually learning and showing and doing things on the computer, but then understand that technology and the way it all goes together, and also building an email list, generating affiliate links, and then how you're going to present those links, creating squeeze pages, landing pages, so you can add people to an email list and follow up with them. There's really simple tools that you need. Again, to understand that we're going to be making videos, you need a screen recorder. I use Camtasia. In this case, I'm going live. I'm using StreamYard. You need a microphone. You need a camera. Then thinking about, okay, I need to build a squeeze page or a landing page. The tool that I use for all of that to build squeeze pages and landing pages are all right here inside of GetResponse. So I have the ability to build landing pages, also have the ability inside of GetResponse. It is my email autoresponder. So it is an all-in-one tool for me. And when it comes to tools, tech, and time, really the focus here is time, to understand that you need tools. Go out and find the tools. Simply get a screen recorder. Like I said, I use Camtasia, a quality microphone, and figure out audio and video if you're going to put your face on camera. But at a minimum, be able to record your screen with that screen recording software, and then move on and say, okay, those are the tools I have. That's the technology. I got to figure out how to integrate it. I got to give myself time every day. Yes, time every day to look at how all these things are going to work together. And that's the big picture when it comes to tools, tech, and time. And remember, we're just on step 2 of traffic. We're just thinking about generating traffic by creating videos or content in the form of videos. But the big idea here in the big picture in step 3, to solidify the base, to build our foundation of a profitable business, is to get consistent, is to start creating consistent content. All right. So Mike comes back and he says, like having a dozen fishing lines instead of one, so to speak. Yeah. So when you're talking about thinking of all the things that you need to do, there's lots of different lines. It's like spinning plates, right? To use another analogy, literally you're spinning plates and those plates have to continue to spin, but you start with the first plate and you spin it, right? Because if you don't get that first plate spinning, like in your analogy, right? If you have a dozen fishing lines, well, if you didn't take time to bait every one of those hooks, then it would be no point in throwing or casting out, right, all those different fishing lines with an empty hook, right? So take the time to make sure that you understand everything about your fishing pole, to stay with your analogy, right? Put the sinker, the bobber, right? All that, the hook, bait the hook, all that kind of stuff. Understand and know what type of fish you're fishing for. You know, there's all kinds of different analogies out there to include the spinning of the plates. Content is key. Without content, you have nothing, right? No matter if you're doing free traffic or paid traffic, it's all content. You have to create the content to let people know about your offer. And that's where it starts with traffic. All right. So Mike comes back and says, gotcha. Cool. We're tracking here and we're moving along. And we're understanding that the focus now to solidify the foundation of traffic, literally to build this foundation that we're going to set everything else on top of, is traffic. So consistent content. And consistent content may or may not look like what you think it should look like. All right. So this is an old YouTube channel. I sold this YouTube channel, but the idea and the concept here of the top strategy and building a solid traffic foundation came from the fact that I created consistent content. And here, what I mean by consistent content is if you look at the dates here, you're going to see July 5th, July 12th, July 19th, July 26th. And if you were to bring up a calendar, you would see back in 2020, when I was doing that and creating that consistent content, the 5th, the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th, the 2nd and 9th, this was every Sunday. So I created this channel and I said, I'm going to create one video every Sunday. All right. And going back to this idea and where we're at, and just clear this off and say, we are only focused on generating traffic. And now we are at consistent content because we picked a topic. And then we understand that we need a certain amount of tools. We need to understand the technology and how they work together, all those tools and the technology. And we need to dedicate time. Time comes into play. The time that you're going to publish, the time that you're going to put into creating the consistent content. And then go back and you look at that channel. And the reason that I always bring that up is I made one video a week. I did that for 1 year. That's 52 videos. So 50 videos, say in a year, at about half of that, or a 6-month span, that's only 25 videos at 6 months to really get a feel for what it is you're doing, to really keep learning, to keep doing, and then to set up and start teaching, to establish yourself as an authority and let people know that the offer that you're going to present next, as we move out of traffic, because we set up traffic, we're going to move into offer and we're going to think about people. It adds up quick. And Mike just said that it adds up quick because Once you start doing it and you become consistent, exactly, Mike, over time, your body of work is going to make you the authority because you're going to show people where you started and you're going to learn so much, you're going to do so much, and you're going to be able to teach so much that by the end of the year, you have 52 videos. And in the case of Publisher Report, at the end of that year, that channel, and the reason, or the one of the main reasons that I choose YouTube to get started with a traffic or as a traffic source is because YouTube starts paying you once you become a member of the YouTube Partner Program. So within that year of just dedicated, consistent content, I was able to join the YouTube Partner Program and then actually earn money for creating videos, which are traffic that then have the potential to take people over to my offer and earn me a commission and then add them to an email list. All right. So Mike says, I was thinking the same thing. You have to be consistent. That's all it is. It's consistency. Focus on the task at hand. Understand that we have a roadmap. Go back to that roadmap. And again, if I could say, right, Mike, it's unreal, but if I could get everyone, and I tell people all this all the time, you could talk to anybody I've ever talked to. If I could just get you to not worry about offer and not worry about people and just build out this traffic source, pick a topic, get your tools, understand how they all work together in the technology, spend the time to learn your topic and understand what it is that you're going to start delivering consistent content on, and then make one video a week and focus in on spending the time to be super consistent with your content, then the rest will come, right? The rest will come. And with that, we're going to move into the rest, right? Because consistent content, before we actually move off of consistent content and move over to super simple lead magnet, which is the first step in offer, I want to go back to ChatGPT, because in ChatGPT, we ask it a simple question, or we had a prompt here to find our topic. Now, you can go back to ChatGPT and you could say something like this. Once you go through those questions and you establish 3 topics that you think you want to talk about, and then you want to narrow it down to one topic to start creating content, you could say, I want to start a YouTube channel and do affiliate marketing. These are the 3 things that interest me, and I just use these as examples because they interest me. Coin collecting, productivity, starting a blog. Then I continued with that prompt. So the input, the information that I'm giving to ChatGPT is based on me trying to get valid output that serves a purpose for me picking a topic to make consistent content on YouTube. So at this point, I've given it the information about the things that interest me. Now I'm saying, please give me an idea or a starting point for each channel by creating a topic with a list of video ideas and summary for each video. Make all the video ideas congruent to the main topic so I can build my authority and expertise in that niche. I would like to start with simple how-to videos. Also, please recommend an affiliate product for each niche that I can promote on my YouTube channel. The reason I'm doing that is because I want YouTube to give me an idea for each of these 3 things to help me narrow down this topic. So I'm saying coin collecting channel, the numismatic journey, exploring the world of coins. And it gave me 3 video ideas. Productivity channel, here's a theme, maximized efficiency, boosting productivity in everyday life, starting a blog, blogging brilliance, mastering the art of online writing. And of course, again, the ideas and the summaries, which comes back to getting a better idea about how to become consistent based on your topic, is letting ChatGPT create these lists or create a list. Let me go back and clear off the board because I want to make sure that you understand we're still here. We're still inside of traffic. And we have picked a topic, but now we are letting ChatGPT create a list of videos so we can become consistent with our content. And now when you go back to ChatGPT in that same conversation where I had it just generally take the things that I'm interested in and give me ideas and summaries, a brainstorming session, now it's coming back and it's saying, or now I'm coming back to ChatGPT and I'm saying to it, great, I'm interested in number 2, which is the productivity channel. Please give me a core topic and a list of 20 video ideas to establish topical authority to become an expert on the core topic in this niche of productivity, and based on the video idea, the top 5 productivity apps for 2023. Then ChatGPT is going to be ChatGPT and provide us some great information here and say, for your productivity channel focused on the concept or the topic, here is a core topic. This core topic will allow you to explore various technological tools and methods to improve productivity in different aspects of life. Here's a list of 20 video ideas. Remember, 20 video ideas. This is 6 months worth of content if you focus on being consistent by creating 1 video a week. ChatGPT has literally listed out video ideas and summaries of the first 20 videos that you could make to create consistent content. And then all you have to do, just like it says here, these video ideas will help you establish yourself as an authority in the productivity niche or any niche or the topic that you're trying to talk about, offering viewers a wide range of tools and strategy to enhance their efficiency in this matter, right? In both personal and professional spheres when we're talking about productivity. And this is just one example. Like you could go on, and I do this again and again and again, right? And then Richard says, right, how to save research time. And he says, remarkable, I guess the prompts are the critical link in the process. Actually, Richard, I would back up and I would say, and I get what you're saying there, but I would back up and I would caution you not to think that it's the prompt. It's not the prompt. It's your ability to focus and to think what output it is you're looking for. In this case, I want ChatGPT to assist me. The output that I want from ChatGPT is to assist me in figuring out what it is that I can talk about, how I can pick a topic based on the things that I'm interested in or the things that I want to learn about. And then once I establish that topic based upon all those questions that it asked me, taking those 3 topics or picking 3 topics, going back to ChatGPT with a new chat, right, with a new series of prompts, but just having a conversation and going through, and the focus here is ideation, simply thinking out loud, but doing it and bouncing it off of ChatGPT as you would another person and saying, check this out. These are the things I'm interested in. Give me some ideas based upon what you think people would be interested in about these topics. Of course, ChatGPT has all that knowledge, right? And it's a computer, so it can generate these ideas and concepts for you, and then it can make you a list. Okay? Yeah, cool, Richard. But I wanted to make sure that you actually get that, right? That it's not the prompt. It's not the prompt. It's what's going on up here. It's what your thought process is, what you're thinking, and the input that you can give ChatGPT based upon your own thoughts, of course, structured around the ideas and the concepts of what we're talking about here. When we actually look and we go through the ideation process based on the fact that we're looking to generate traffic based on consistent content as the first point. And now we have consistent content because ChatGPT has given us 20 ideas that we now need to go back. And of course, based on these 20 ideas, if you're already an expert, even if you're already an expert, there's still research to do. There's still things that need to happen. There's still things that you're going to need to learn. There's still things that you're not going to need to do because you're going to need to test and make sure that you're current on what it is you think you know, so then you can teach it when you start creating content. But I want to move past this because we've just checked off traffic at this point. So if anyone has any questions about traffic, go ahead and let me know, but I'm going to go ahead and move to offer. Because again, the idea and the big concept here is traffic is everything. So if you would just stop right now and you would just say, I'm going to dedicate time and I'm going to focus on traffic. I'm going to pick a topic. I'm going to grab the tools that I need, and I'm going to dedicate the time that I need to learn those tools and the technology. Of course, the technology being the platform here on YouTube, but then move into the next phase or step 3 of creating consistent content before you decide to move on and say, okay, now I'm going to build out this block and I'm going to stack it on top of traffic. But in this case, we're just moving on and we're saying when we start creating that consistent content, we actually want to get people to click on our link. So a call to action and the idea of the concept of we're being helpful, click on the link in the description. They go over and they see a super simple lead magnet or a squeeze page. So we can give them, or we have the potential to give them the first look at the ultimate solution, which for us is our chance to show them our affiliate offer, which gives us the potential to earn an affiliate commission, right? So this is the next phase, and this is what we're looking at. And what we're saying here is we want to look at, I clicked on the wrong tab there. We want to say a super simple lead magnet. We want to go back to our tools and our tech, and we're looking at Get Response, and we're going to build that super simple squeeze page by checking out landing pages inside of Get Response. So Get Response being the tool that's going to build our email list, it's also going to be the tool that we're going to use to build out this super simple lead magnet. And to do that, we're going to go under landing pages, and we're simply just going to build that super simple page, as you can see here, is going to be a page that we're just going to publish. And if I was to click here, this page will load. You can see this is just simply a headline, a subheadline, and then maybe a few bullet points or the idea of what we're presenting as the solution. So in this case, if I was talking, and this is an example from my old YouTube channel publisher report, but the idea here is how to speak to various AI art generators. And if you want to learn how to do that, sign up now and grab your copy, enter your name into your email list, or enter your name and your email address. Ultimately, then you go on your email list, and you can see that this simple page converted right here at 30%, right? Out of the people, 549 people that visited this page, 166 actually showed up. So the fact that you don't need for it to be complicated is why I call it a super simple lead magnet. The super simple lead magnet on that squeeze page is the offer. And let me back up for a second here and just explain that in a little more detail so you understand that your focus is on traffic. So even now we have moved inside of the top strategy. We laid our foundation of traffic, and we're creating that consistent content. We've created traffic. Now we're looking at offer, and we're thinking about people onto an email list. The top strategy, right? That proven strategy broken down into 9 steps. The third step, consistent content, is the most important one. So we're creating that consistent content. So we don't want to overwhelm ourselves, and we don't want to become frustrated in thinking, and go back to that analogy I believe that Mike said about throwing lines in the water. At this point, we only want one line. We only want that one plate to be spinning, and we want that to be our core offer. So when we picked our topic, and then when we started creating consistent content just on that topic, we picked an offer, and that's the offer that we're presenting on the super simple squeeze page. So we're really just focused on this one core offer and creating as many videos as we can under consistent content, 20, 25, 50 videos, literally spending an entire year dedicating your time and your focus to creating this consistent content over to that core offer, and then understanding we have more work to do to develop that offer, and we're going to continue with that here right now. So again, we're back and we're building the blocks. We built our traffic block. Now we're going to set our offer on top of that foundational pillar of traffic. We've created our super simple lead magnet just by letting people know that we have an offer, and this offer will ultimately help them based upon the consistent content and the topic that we're talking about. Hey, check out this offer. And then that super simple squeeze page gives us a chance to earn a commission, as well as put people on our email list. But we want to go back and we want to say, okay, to increase the chances or to increase the money that we make, let's add a bonus, or let's deep dive into the topic even further, because we're creating consistent content. So we're learning, we're teaching, but now we're looking at a product that we're saying is the ultimate solution. But if we go and we say, okay, now we want to offer a bonus to that product that we're offering over here on our super simple lead magnet, there's a few things we need to do to understand more about the product. So now we're thinking as a marketer, how do we validate that this product is the best product for our audience, and it's the ultimate solution or the best solution based upon the topic that we're talking about? And you do that by creating a bonus. And you do that by understanding that the best bonus that you can offer is you. So the content that you're creating on this topic, you're going to go back and you're going to say, let me actually look at this product. So if it's a digital product, if it's some type of training, you can just go through that, and we'll use that as an example. Of course, if it was a physical product or something like that, there might be something that you could add, either an instruction guide or a series or a set of videos, or you might even add your own physical product to it. That's really not the thing that you're thinking about. What you're thinking about is, how can I best create more value to the product that I'm offering as an affiliate? And of course, the best bonus is your experience, based on the fact that you are becoming an authority on this topic. So you are learning, you're doing, and you're teaching. So people are going to want to learn more about what it is that you know, and they're going to want more access to you as a bonus. But the big idea really here is gap analysis. And this is really deep diving the features and the benefits and also looking at what customers have problems with. And there's more detail into this, but I just really need you to understand that when you're talking about the bonus, the best bonus that you can offer is you and your unique perspective on the offer that you're presenting in your super simple lead magnet. Because what you're going to do over here is come back once you set up your super simple lead magnet to get people the first chance to see your offer, and then you start thinking about creating a bonus, even without creating it. And let me back up there a second. Even without creating your bonus, even before you say, I need to create a bonus, just going through the process of breaking down the product and seeing what gaps are in the product and seeing what you could add additional value to that product as an affiliate, because you're saying, hey, check out this offer. It's ultimately going to solve your problem, but no product is perfect, right? And that's part of the offer, and it's your perspective. So you can break that down, but while you're doing that, you're learning more about your topic, and that's going to add to the value inside of your consistent content because you're spending the time in step 2 that we looked at in traffic. You're going to start allocating that time to doing the other functions. Again, those lines that are in the water or the plates that are spinning. You're now dedicating more time to all the additional things that have to happen inside of your profitable online business. And one of those things is looking and evaluating additional offers. So at this point, we are at step 6, and we are looking at more offers to add more value. But ultimately at this stage, what we want to be careful about is trying to introduce these offers here in this stage. Of course, we're trying to solidify the foundation of offer. So I would caution and I would let you know that at this stage, at step number 6, when we're looking at more offers, we're doing research. And we're doing research because we want to enhance ourselves. We want to learn more about our topic, and that's understanding the offers that are out there, the new offers that are coming up. And we want to make a list of those offers, and we want to be aware of those offers, and we want to make sure that we're adding that into our content. But we want to make sure that we solidify our super simple squeeze page with our core offer and make sure that we offer the best bonus. And then check this out. One of the bonuses, because it's you and it's your experience, the things that you're learning, could literally be the fact that you have more offers that could enhance the original offer. So don't think that a bonus has to be something you have to give away for free, or don't think that the bonus is something you have to create to give away for free. It could literally just be additional resources that, yes, cost more money, that again, you could earn potential, or you have the potential to earn more affiliate commissions from. And I hope you really get that nuance of what I'm saying there, because at that point, your bonus is just additional resources, paid and or free resources that you can provide as a bonus. All right. So if there's any questions about that, let me know. And then we will get back into that, because now what we've done is we have checked off offer, and inside of the top strategy, traffic offer people, we have built the foundation, the solid foundation, that main building block of traffic. And now we've stacked our offer on top of that. So we're becoming an authority in our topic. We're creating consistent content that is allowing us to drive people over to the offer where they see the offer. And then we are looking at gaps that may be in the offer, and we're thinking about more offers to enhance our original core offer, or maybe to replace it later on down the road, or later on down the road, even adding additional topics, but we're not there yet. Because remember, I'm going to clear this board off and I'm going to go back, because now what we've done is we built the solid foundation, both layers of offer and traffic. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding people to our to the equation, or to our profitable online business, in the form of taking those people and adding them to an email list. And then when we created that super simple lead magnet down here, effectively what we have done, or we will do at step 7, is we're going to add a bridge from our super simple squeeze page or lead magnet, and it's going to be now putting them on an email list. And that's just a simple, function of understanding the tools that you have. And again, going back to GetResponse being the page builder and the email autoresponder, just to keep it super simple so we can focus and not be worried about all these different tools we need, but just one tool that actually does all the heavy lifting for us. We go under tools, we start creating contacts, and we say, I'm going to add those people that raise their hand, watch my content, then clicked on my link, checked out my offer, and then wanted to know more about it, added them to my email list. And then I'm going to say, okay, now I'm going to automate this. And then I'm going to learn more about how to do that in this tool with the time that I'm spending in step 2 to set up the automation. And that takes us back to where we are here. We're adding people over to an email list, and then we're going to move to step 8, and we're actually going to automate passive income by building automated follow-up series utilizing GetResponse. And again, this goes back to understanding that even in traffic, when we were laying that solid foundation of traffic, our purpose in step 2 was to dedicate time to the fact that we need to understand the tools and the technology. And we're going to understand that there's a minimum set of tools and technology that we have to put in place, and we have to learn them as we get to that step. So now that we're at step 7 and 8, we're building an email list, automating that follow-up so we can actually put people on an email list, and this is all happening in the background, right? So now people are watching all of our videos at any time, any hour of the day, 24/7, 365. They can find our video. They can land on our super simple squeeze page, enter their email. They go on our email list. We automatically start following up with them to check out that offer. And we have built the potential to earn a profit based upon the simple foundations of the proven strategy, traffic, offer, people. And now we're at the point where we say, okay, now we have the systems in place. Now it's time to look at, are we in profit? Are we spending, or are we making more money than we're spending to operate our online business? Because we do have to pay for the tools. You can start for free, but eventually you're going to want to upgrade to do some of these things like automations. So you're going to have to pay for the tools. Typically, that's going to be a monthly or a yearly bill. But the idea here is we're consistent with creating content. We're consistent with presenting our offer. People are clicking. People are seeing that offer. That offer is starting to convert. And we are at step number 9. Here is where we get to profit and scale your business. And at this point, you guessed it, we have built and we have added on to the foundation. And we said, okay, now the foundation is solid because we have set people on top of offer. Once people see our offer, now they're on our email list, and we've automated all that. Now let's think about profit and scaling your business, which means that now we wipe the board clean and we have built one solid foundation that all this operates in. And when we're at step 9, profit and scale your business, that simply just means that just like any business, you have to go restock the shelves. You have to make sure that the building is maintained, that the parking lot's clean. Like if you're at a grocery store, the carts have to be returned so new customers can get a cart and pack it full and buy groceries. We're doing the exact same thing. We're going to go back and we're going to look at our topic. Have we exhausted this topic? Are we exhausted about the topic? Can we find new ways to refresh the topic? Or have we decided that we have one topic, now we're going to move on to a second topic, and then inside of that second topic, we create consistent content for topic number 1, right? We may not want to go away from that totally, but we may want to create a second layer of consistent content for topic number 2. Of course, we're still dedicated to the time and learning and understanding the tools and the technology, but we're moving back through this process. So now we have our lead magnet for step number 1, but now we're going to create a new lead magnet for topic number 2. Now, mind you, topic number 1 and the super simple lead magnet for topic number 1 didn't go away. So all that's working in the background for us. It's doing all the heavy lifting. It's bringing people. It's the traffic that's bringing people over to our offer that we've dedicated that entire 6 months to a year to become an authority on. Now we're adding a second topic. The first topic is just working for us passively in the background. Now the second topic is we continue to move forward or refresh the first topic, or do a new topic, topic number 2, and refresh topic number 1. But remember, we spent time and we've gotten a lot better at this. So now we're trucking along and we're moving through this, and we really have a well-oiled machine based upon a proven strategy of traffic, offer, and people, or the TOP strategy. And then the 9 steps that we really are utilizing per topic. So every time we pick a new topic, we just need to go back through the roadmap, the 9 steps, and say, topic number 1, profit, boom. Topic number 2, let's walk through these 9 steps. And guess what? Additional profit, more money, right? Because we're walking through this framework and doing the exact same thing again and again and again. All right. And then also the big takeaway and the key here is when you get to step 9, Understand we're looking at incremental improvements of 1%. As a marketer, as a person looks at numbers and thinking it's a numbers game to get people over to an offer, it's all about 1%. If you can bump 1% at every level, at every stage, and you add a 1% improvement, that's going to add 1% or, additionally more money to your profits overall, because at every percentage point, people are dropping off, but you're improving it 1%. You're just adding to the fact that this is going to scale that much faster, that much quicker. And that comes with time and understanding that all this is based on starting with a proven strategy of traffic over to an offer and then adding people to an email list. The strategy is three-pronged. Traffic is your foundation. Offer sets on top of traffic, and then you add people to an email list, and then you follow up with them. Because ultimately what you're trying to do with the strategy and a 9-step roadmap that I walked through and showed you is you are establishing yourself as an authority, and you're saying, okay, I'm going to generate traffic over to an offer. I'm going to add people to an email list. Well, what's going to happen is you're going to turn those leads into buyers. All right. So understand that your content, your traffic here on YouTube on the topic that you're becoming an expert in, you're being helpful. Those people are going to appreciate that help. They're going to say, yes, that's exactly what I need, your offer, because you've led me to the thing that is the ultimate solution. Those leads become buyers because they buy your product. Then once they become buyers on your email list. And then you turn those buyers into repeat buyers, hence scaling and profiting or increasing your profit in your profitable online business. And that's it in a nutshell. And that's what we're going to be doing in 2024, because if we started in 2023 just constantly looking for new or faster or quicker or better ways, if we heard that TikTok was the way, if we heard that Pinterest was the thing, if we heard that, no, what you need to do is insert, artificial intelligence tool here that's going to change the world in 2023, although I love AI and I use ChatGPT daily, it's not what makes you the money. It's the fact that it's a tool and that you focus and you learn with a proven strategy of traffic, offer, people, and 9 steps to build out each one of those foundational blocks and stack them on top of each other and know that each one of these are the building blocks for your business. Then you utilize those tools and that technology, and then you spend the time to look for those incremental 1% improvements at every step or every phase or every facet of the game. These are the things you'll start searching for. These are the things that you're going to spend your time on learning, doing, and teaching inside of your topic, knowing that you have to become the expert and you have to spend the time understanding and knowing more about your topic so you can become that authority that people want to come to ultimately get the solution they're looking for because they have a problem. And that's it. That's what we're going to be doing in 2024. Instead of searching for all these different ways or all these different traffic sources, we're going to focus on one traffic source. That's right. We're going to focus on one traffic source, the old, boring YouTube channel, long form how-to videos, and we're going to do it for 6 months to a year. And we're going to follow the proven strategy, traffic, offer, people, and we're going to work those 9 steps. And we're going to say, all I'm going to do this year in 2024 is become an expert on my topic, help people. And the more people I help get what they want, the more I get what I want. I believe that's a Zig Ziglar quote, right? And that's it. So if anybody has any questions, there is one final thing that I want to make sure that everyone gets. All right, Richard, have a safe trip to the airport. And thanks for being here live. But there's one thing else I want to show everyone inside of affiliating. If you are a member inside of affiliating, if you're not a member, there's a link here in the description of this video. Under bonus affiliating case studies, I've added a new case study, and that case study is about how to use the hero's journey. So mastering the hero's journey, a marketer's blueprint for boosting YouTube traffic and maximizing affiliate commissions. That's going to be here under case studies. There are other live trainings here if you're a member. And also, if you're a member, you have traffic offer people here that walk through the very, very nuances, all the little incremental steps that you have to do to build out traffic, to build out offer, to build out people. All that information is here. Again, if you are a member of affiliating, head over to the members area, grab that case study, check it out, ask any questions, and you can ask those questions in the Facebook group or come back to this video and let me know. Also, if you're not a member of affiliating, that link is in the comments. And that is it. That is the plan for 2024. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. The proven strategy, the top strategy: traffic, offer, people. 3 foundational blocks, 9 simple steps, 3 steps per block. Go ahead, start building. Got any questions? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.